Welcome back to YoungBucks Podcast, episode 90, dude. 90 of these things in
I
the
swear
books.
I'm on just episodes by the tens.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure my last episode was 80. Could be wrong.
No, yeah, it was wrong.
Okay, I was wrong.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. Kyle, Chris, we're here. This is not our usual, but Kyle.
No, we're losing our lights.
The lights will be fine. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's Kyle and Chris here on the podcast. Whoa, lighting.
Hey,
Glad we got a
you?
producer today.
Yeah, we do.
What? We do
Who's
have
the
a
producer?
Producer Hose Part 2. No, actually, we have
Producer Hank.
producer Hank is in the building.
What up, everybody?
He's
Producer
feeling
Hank.
a little bit under the weather. He's just gonna be in here for a little bit, hanging out.
He's not going to be here very long. This is probably the best he's looked in 4 days. The whole week,
That's
actually.
definitely not true. 'Cause we definitely saw him on Friday, and he wasn't sick, even though
He
that's
sounded
how he
like
talked to us.
I
freaking-
need some rest. I lost my voice. Had some allergies.
Yeah.
He's definitely not in any shape to film a full episode.
No.
So that's why he's not here. But he just want to say hi, let you guys know that he's still alive.
He's still alive.
He's still killing it. He's
Not
kicking
alive
it.
and well, but alive.
Yes.
And that's all that matters.
Yeah, dude. Any words you want to say to the guys?
I mean, not
Whoa.
really.
What about the girls?
Not really. I'm just here.
Do you guys have a breakdown?
I would put your feet down.
I would.
Never mind. You're good because they're not.
Your mic stopped working.
It did.
Yeah.
All right. Then I'm gonna call it.
Okay.
All right,
It's
dude.
that chord's messed
Yeah,
up.
it's messed up chord. But hey, appreciate Hank for coming on for a
Yeah.
little bit.
Oh.
there it was. There
Bye,
it was.
Hank.
I mean, I can hold it here. I can hold it.
Give a piece.
Is it cutting in and out?
Yeah,
It
right
is
there,
cutting
you're
in
good.
and out.
Then you guys should just start over and not even have me in it.
All right. See you later.
Peace.
Peace.
We're definitely keeping it in. We're not starting over.
100%, dude.
See you, Henry.
Bye, Hank.
So
yeah.
well, now that he's gone,
Yeah, now that he's gone, we can get into the real episode.
dude. I'll be honest with you.
What?
I'm not firing on any cylinders
Yeah,
today.
your cylinder's not running.
No, that's why I got some coffee down there, dude. I'm trying to wake up. Got a big game tonight.
Big game tonight, dude.
Got a couple big games tonight, actually.
2?
Yeah.
The Chiefs game?
Nope, never mind. Anyways,
Pistons
so
game?
no, don't forget about it.
Dude,
So-
no.
Oh,
Hang on.
We forgot.
Forgot. Oh, dude. No, it's okay. Keep it
All right.
running.
All
Keep
right,
it running.
keep running. All right, I'm gonna keep it running. So yeah, so basically we're recording today. I came over. We got big Lions game tonight. All the boys come over. We have a good time. Chris's dad cooks us some good food. Can I not have the white one, please, since I'm drinking coffee? Okay. We got a surprise. It's backwards. No, it's right. We got a surprise coming on over here. All right.
We should definitely just stop recording. Are we gonna reset it? No. Are we gonna reset? No. Keep it going. This is great. I love this.
I don't know how you put yours over your head. With your head.
Did I really? I don't think I did.
You definitely just put it
Wow. Pull the hood. Pull the hood, dude. All right, man. Welcome. This is episode 90 of the Young Bucks Podcast.
If you guys,
Yeah, talking to the mic.
if you guys follow the NBA, this man popped off,
For 62 points.
and you want to know what's even crazier than that?
30 in the
Luka
first
had
half.
70.
Oh, dude, yeah. Luke had 73.
There's
You're
been
right.
some high point sporting
Dude,
games.
we had 4 games over 60 points this week alone.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
4 games over 70 in the past year.
It is wild. I wonder. There's 2 men in my life who are, one's pro NBA and one is anti NBA.
Okay.
Pro NBA's claim is the offense is so good in the NBA that it looks like there's no defense.
Okay.
Number 2's, which is non-pro NBA, he says the defense is just not there.
I think the defense is good. I think the defense is really good
Yeah.
because there are a lot of great defenders in the league. I also think that the offensive talent is great as well. I think it's a lot better to be good at offense than good at defense. I
Yeah.
mean, as hard as it is to be good at offense.
Yeah.
I think being like a lockdown defender is a difficult thing to be.
For sure.
And so the offensive efficiency is just at a high because people know, like the coach. I think it has to be with the coaching and the rules. The rules suck. The rules favor the offense 100%.
Yeah.
A lot of the rules favor the
For sure.
offense and not the defense. So I think that's a big thing. But so that means the coaches are adapting to the rules to make their offensive as efficient as possible.
Right.
Why it seemed like the Pacers this year has the #1 offense in the league.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
That is actually insane to think about.
But they're like the 7th to 9th ranked team in the Eastern Conference, and they have the greatest offense of all time right now.
Well, if you can't get a stop, then you know what I mean,
Right?
There's no, no, but I've gone back and forth. Like, you know, the NBA nowadays is softer than it was back in Michael Jordan's era. Right?
100%.
But then also, like, I saw a video of LeBron going at super annoying
Draymond Green,
talks
Pat Bev.
talks the most smack but
Dylan
can't back it up.
Brooks.
Dylan Brooks going at Dylan Brooks, and I was like, it was a courtside view,
Yeah.
and I was like, wow, it's really intense. Like, there was a lot of physicalness.
Yeah.
So then I was like, I wonder if it is actually physical and we just can't see it because of camera angles being in the stands way up. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But I do think it was definitely harder back in the day. The defense was way more physical.
Oh,
back in
yeah.
the day.
I mean, you were having, like, that Devin Booker game. End of the third quarter, he hit a shot to make it 110 to 105 at the end of the third.
That's insane.
That's insane.
That is not
games,
happening in the 80s and 90s.
Even early 2000s.
No,
dude.
dude.
Like, that's
That's not
crazy.
happening when I was in, like, middle school. That's not happening.
No, dude.
That's insane.
Like,
So that is wild. The offense is definitely good.
offense is really good.
But speaking of the NBA, I recently went to an NBA game.
Dude,
Pistons
talk to
game.
us.
Detroit's on its way back. Like, down to, even the, like, Lions winning season, Pistons losing season.
Who's Dante?
I said Detroit's on its way back.
I know, but okay, never mind. Keep
I
going.
said Detroit Lions.
I don't know. I heard
Dante?
Dante. I was like, what is Dante?
Detroit Lions winning season.
Yeah.
Pistons not a winning season.
At all.
But
But
there was a good vibe
it was a nice atmosphere.
down at Little Caesars Arena.
Isn't it?
Everybody's chilling, you know. And my brother never been there. Went for his birthday. It was a good time.
I think it's like we know we suck.
Yeah.
So we're kind of just going to embrace being
Yeah.
here.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. I don't know. I liked it. We got to
it's
see
a nice view.
Giannis play.
Mm-hmm.
Damian Lillard.
Mm-hmm.
He was crazy. Like, I just didn't realize it. I looked up and he had like 30 points in the third. I was like, okay. Like, you don't even notice it. You know what I mean? But we almost beat the Bucks.
We did.
And
Twice.
yeah, like Ivy had a bunch of points. Our recent trade. Hold on.
Find
Mike
it.
Muscala.
Mike Muscala.
He had a
I like
bunch
the
of
poll.
points. Yeah. Which was good to see.
Yeah.
Gallinari didn't do much.
He's all right. He's kind of getting older, though.
He is old. That's what it is. And I think the recipe for Detroit is we have a lot of young talent.
We need more old guys.
I think we need a couple veterans.
I think we need more old white guys. Oh, wait. we just got 3.
got 3 of them. No, but I seriously do think that we need some veteran
We do.
players.
We do. And I said that at the beginning of the year because there was a game against Portland or Milwaukee at the beginning of the year where we were up big.
Mhm.
But our closing lineup saw like a 19-year-old, a 20-year-old, 2 21-year-olds, and a 23-year-old.
That's so young, dude.
That's really young.
Like, and they're not.
To close out the game.
Yeah,
It's so
they're
youthful.
not the only. I would say they're not. They're good talent. The only superstar talent is Cade.
Yeah.
You know, like Devin Booker scored 70 points when he was 20 years old in the NBA.
That's still the craziest thought I've ever had. Like,
Yes.
how did Devin Booker do that?
That is insane. But he is a superstar talent.
He's a bucket.
Yeah, I would say Cade is a superstar talent. Past that, they're good, but they need that veteran leadership.
They need something.
I mean,
anything.
Boyan, right?
Yeah. I like it.
He is the most wild thing. Like, he's so good, and he just looks like somebody's dad put on a jersey and walked on the court.
Exactly.
It
Dude.
is wild.
And he's been around a while.
Yeah, and he's good.
And he's good.
He's still good. I like it. So, yeah. No, it was a good time. I like going
Nice.
down to Detroit.
The LCA is a nice place to be.
Oh, yeah. I want to go for a Red Wings game now. Just see what the atmosphere is like.
It's probably good.
Yeah, it'd probably be a good time.
Normally I'll try and keep up on how the Red Wings are at least doing standing wise. I haven't been keeping up. Do you know?
No.
No.
I don't even really like sports.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
but like I keep up with stuff when my brother informs me. Hockey's definitely not on the list at all.
Mm-mm.
So, football and basketball's on the list.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Baseball.
baseball.
You're a big baseball guy.
We should go to a Tigers game.
Yeah, we do.
Can we do that this summer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should do that. I think we should go to a Tigers game. I was thinking too, me and Henry could go up to my aunt's lake house maybe a weekend.
Okay, dude. Yeah, I'm here.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be a good time. Go on the boat.
We could do that. We
Yeah.
can make that happen, dude.
Summer. I think I'm ready for summer.
You are. You're
Yeah.
done with the cold.
Yeah, it's not even like the cold weather. I just I love summer.
Because to be fair, like
We've had
after working in it, like I like the cold weather's not really bothering me.
No,
Like-
and we have had a mild winter. Like we had.
Besides last week or 2 weeks ago, I don't
Yeah,
know. Whenever
so
it was snowing.
If you guys don't live in Michigan, we've had a mild winter except for like the past 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
We've gotten snow, and there was like a week of like the wind chill was -20.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
That's
I
too
was
bad.
inside for that week.
Yeah, me too.
But it is cold. It's cold enough where you're like from your truck to the gas station door. You're like, wow, can't wait to get back in the truck.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
It's like, no, I forgot my complete train of thought right there.
All right. That works.
No, it was like, dude, I can't even act
right,
like I know where I'm going with it anymore.
The cold weather pulls. I think the cold weather makes you more tired than working in warm weather.
Really?
Yes. Like after a day of working in the cold, all I want to do is go to bed. It's all I want to do. Like it pulls it out of me.
Wow.
It's weird. Well, of course, the other day I did spend 4 hours like up to my knees in mud and water. So that
Doing
wasn't
what?
fun. What?
Doing what?
Underground piping for a big
Oh.
Tesla dealership.
Oh.
Yeah, and like it just there's a point where you get so I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this. There's a point where it sucks so much that you become delusionally happy. Like we were all just cracking up
You
laughing.
broke down the mental barrier.
Yes, like we were past the point of like being bothered with what we were doing. We were just laughing.
Yeah.
Are we recording audio?
Yep.
Okay, camera's on.
Yep.
Okay, we have trouble with this when it's
Yeah,
just
we
you
do.
and me.
We do.
Oh, hey, this is second episode of
the Stache Show.
Stache Show.
Glad
It's great to have you
Yes,
guys.
guys. Great to be.
Should have said that in the beginning, but here we are.
This is actually the start of the episode.
Restarting. Anyways,
Stache Show.
Stache Show. So, how you been, dude?
How have
Chris,
I
how you
been?
been?
Oh, dude, like
Been pretty good.
Midwestern vibes.
All right. Chris and I definitely have like the same personality. In case you guys haven't figured
if
that out.
you didn't notice, Henry also talked about it last week. Hey, actually, before I get into my week, I wanted to like put an Instagram story out there, but Henry in the last episode like cranked out. I would have talked about it here. Like he was super vulnerable, I think, and really talked about his like experience and how the Lord has brought him to where he is. And I think it was really cool, like how he talked about it. Because I went to edit the episode last week, and like after I talked to him, because he sold his first house.
Yeah.
And
Dude,
so
you can't say
where he was in real estate to selling a big house.
I don't even know why I'm smiling right now. But keep going.
It was just really cool.
Yeah,
And it was
yeah.
good that he could be vulnerable on the podcast, and the way he talked about it, like trying to edit through it was like difficult because like it was all good, and I wanted to make shorter videos of it, and then I kind of was trying to piece some stuff together. So,
I should go and listen to that episode.
oh, for
I
sure,
do
dude.
struggle. I don't know why. I don't know if
You
it's
were
'cause I
number
know
one
you
fan
guys.
at the beginning.
I know. I don't know if it's because like I know you guys or what. I do struggle, but I'm gonna have to listen to that one. That's
a
good.
good
I'm
one.
glad it's good for a man to become vulnerable
Oh,
sometimes,
100%.
because then other men can learn from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't obviously, yeah, you need to be like a man, but like if you're not open to your emotions and like vulnerable there as a man, like I don't think you can make any progress to get to where you want to be.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And so that's what I'm trying to do. I mean, I was Bible study helped a lot. That's where I got my sense of vulnerability. But I've always kind of been an emotional man.
Same, but I struggle. It's funny. We are both in touch with our emotions, which sounds super weird, but we are.
It is true. Yes.
It is true.
But it's okay.
It is okay. But you are more willing to talk about those things with strangers. I am not.
Yes. I could talk to a freaking tree about my emotions.
Like Bible study, they're never going to know. If I went, they'd never know.
For at least a while, too.
Probably a long time.
Yeah.
I'm definitely on a no new friends type of thing right now. Just because I've
got a lot of friends.
I've been blessed to have a very solid group of like 10 to 15 people my entire life. And they're still in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, why do I need new friends? But I am very open and honest with friends, you know?
Yeah.
And some people, even if I have been their friend for a long time, they haven't experienced that side of me.
Right.
You know? So, yeah. I don't know. It is good
Do you
to
think
be...
it's something you want to work on, is being more vulnerable with people?
Nope,
no?
Not at all.
Do you think it's something you need to work on?
Nope, not at all. Because the people that I need to be vulnerable with, I am vulnerable with.
Good. Are you vulnerable with God? Was my third question.
Nah, probably not.
Okay.
It's my spiritual relationship has not been the greatest lately.
Okay.
And I just think it comes from I am probably the most lazy, unlazy person you have ever met.
I'm right there with you, dude. I think I'm right below you at number 2.
Yeah, like because if you know me, you would not if you know me on a surface level, you would not probably say I'm a lazy person.
No, that would not be the first thing to say.
Never afraid to work. I was in mud for like 5 hours on Monday. I'm not lazy. When it comes to anything outside of work, I am lazy.
Yeah.
Cleaning. My spiritual, you know what I mean? Like it's not even like I mean to. It's just like I get home and I start doing things. I turn on a show while I'm doing my dishes or whatever.
Yeah.
And then that show transfers into the rest of the night.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Next thing you know, it's to a point where it's like I physically cannot do my devotions right now. It is already past my bedtime. I have to go to bed right now. And that's my problem. And I am also very lazy in giving in to the temptations in my life.
Yeah. That's a big thing.
Yeah, and it's and it's not, you know, it's something. Somebody's probably gonna disagree with me on this. It's not something I'm gonna fix by going to church. It's something I gotta fix at home.
Right.
Because
I think there are a lot more people that would agree with you than disagree with you.
Yeah, because when I am not fixing my walk at home, I'm not paying attention in church.
Exactly.
You know?
It's that theme of God, I need you. Like, I need your help.
Yeah.
Give me, so like, let's just say, God, give me clarity for this situation, right?
Yeah.
Like, let's say that's our example. And then how do you know if it's God telling you or your mind, right? Yeah. You just have to look to Scripture, you know? How are you going to know if it is actually God's voice? Well, does it line up with what Scripture says?
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
And so you have to take, like, I'm not just going to go to church and everything's going to be great, because you have to, there's 6 other days in the week that you have to be a follower of Jesus, you know? And so that's where it needs to take place, is at your home, in your work, at whatever else we do.
I do think some people that I have had in my life felt like church only needed to be them and their family. So, and I would disagree with that. I do still think that you need fellowship with other believers.
They said church can only...
Like they would just... Their church would be them and their family in their house. Like her dad would bring like a devotional. Like that would be church.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, and you can't have that.
No, I think... And, you know... I think personally, you know, whatever. If that's their conviction, I can't judge them off of their convictions.
Right.
But I think that you still need the fellowship with other believers, the presence as a group.
100%.
You know what I mean?
That's the whole thing behind going to Bible study.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
that's what me and Henry were going to talk about this week. At least we talked about it last week, that we were going to talk about it this week. Like the community, like being in a community of believers grows, like makes you want to grow and makes you want to be a better follower of Christ because you're all doing it together.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that. There was a quote I saw recently on Chris and I had a conversation one time. It was a lot of people, but I was pointing my conversation at Chris. And I said the words God moves on actions, right? Is that what I said?
God is a God of action.
God is a God of actions. What I meant by that was
He responds to action.
God responds to action. When you pursue God, God will not pursue you. God always pursues you. When you pursue God, God will do his part also in your relationship.
James 4, you move the closer you move to God, God will move closer to you.
Yes. And so I can't even remember now, but I heard a quote recently that like proved that point too. But when I said that to you,
dude, it hit a button in my mind.
It hit a button in my mind though. Like I said it, and then I was like, wait a minute. And then I thought about it, and I was like, all these years why I wonder why, I don't hear God in my life and stuff like that. I'm like, well, if I'm not ever doing my devotions, if I'm not ever praying and trying to pursue an actual relationship with God, then why would he ever, you know what I mean? Like I can only get so much from God by what I put into him. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
What I'm like, it sounds wrong right now because it makes it sound like God doesn't love us and he's a selfish God. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
It's not the case.
No.
But what I'm trying to say is like your relationship won't grow if you don't put in the effort. That's what I'm trying to say basically. Yes. And that's what it has been realizing in my life. And sometimes I need to read my Bible. There is a point. People say don't have your devotions be a checklist. There's going to be a point when you start where it is a checklist.
Right. You have to be like,
you are doing your devotions to check off a list.
Yeah.
It may be a chore to you at that time.
Right.
But you fast forward 5 months and that changes. You want to read your Bible.
Exactly.
So my pastor said, he goes, there was a time in my life where I forced myself to read my Bible even when I didn't want to. And he goes, now I can't wait to read my Bible.
Exactly.
And that's what I have to realize.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at right now.
And that point of the point that you said about you don't want to read your Bible, or not saying that you don't want to read your Bible. What did you say? I don't know. But it's like that's what makes God so loving is the fact that you put something in or you don't put a lot in, but he still loves you enough. Yep. Mm-hmm. And so that when you do come to him, he is just as loving as he was then of you.
Yep.
Because that's all he wants. He created us to have a relationship with us.
Yes. Yep.
That's what's so beautiful.
Yep. Yep. So that's where I've been at.
Yeah.
I've also been like, I'm talking a lot. I'm sorry.
You're totally fine.
Okay.
I'm a listener host right now.
I've also been like enjoying the presence of my people lately.
That's
like,
really good.
Like a lot. And mostly my brother.
Nice,
like
dude.
I'm getting like really close to him. He's getting older, like becoming more like it's just there's an age where it's like that's my little brother.
Yeah.
But he's like 8. You know what I mean? And then there's an age where they start to be a teenager and they just like you have more of the same interest. And so like I think this summer like I'm gonna spend a ridiculous amount of time with them if I can, my brothers.
Nice.
And like I've been enjoying like presence with you guys on Sundays.
Absolutely.
Like the Friday night at the Bethany game.
Oh, dude.
I had some of my college friends, not my college friends, friends of college, college friends of friends were there. Had a good time with them.
Yeah.
Like I've just been enjoying people, and it's like someday those people could be gone.
Right. And
when we lost Mr. Cox, I realized that how much I took advantage of every day I got to spend with him in high school.
Dude, it was so much fun.
That was a good time, and I never, when you're in those moments, you never think about the possibility of him being gone. Right.
They just seem like an invincible guy.
Yeah,
role model.
Right. And so when he does leave us for heaven, it makes me think like that could happen to anybody.
Yeah.
So I need to like when I'm with somebody, I need to be locked in. Like I need to be having a good time with them,
Mm-hmm.
Especially my brothers.
Right.
So that's what I've been learning lately. This summer's gonna be like the summer of me and the boys.
Cause like I don't want to put a negative twist on this, but it's kind of that different perspective. You're the older one to them,
Yeah.
which nature of life, you're probably going to be gone before they are.
Yeah, yep.
So, like, what Mr. Cox was to you, you could be to them, you
Yeah.
know? And so, like, they don't take advantage of
And
it.
that's,
You
like-
can take the advantage of, like, spending time with them.
Yeah. Like, I would love to move to Florida.
Yeah.
I am a southern boy. I love being down south. Like,
I thought you were a country boy.
I am, but that's all of down
But,
south.
like, down south
that's
country?
everybody down south.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, Alabama, where I want to
Mississippi?
move to Florida is basically Alabama.
Ah.
It's all southern country boys that are like, they like the beach. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Which is
yeah.
what I am. But what I love more than that is like watching my brothers grow up and being there for them. I never had an older brother.
Mm-hmm.
And people are like, oh, well, someday they're going to go to college. They can move states. I'm like, that's cool. I can move then. You understand what I'm saying? But like right now, I want to be with my brothers.
Oh,
like I want to grow
absolutely.
up with them. You know what I mean? Because like I just feel like it's cool for them to have somebody who is my age. I am 10 and 15 years older than my brothers.
Yeah.
I'm not
crazy.
talking about a 20-year-old. Like I'm
No.
talking about brothers that are
Like,
way
these
younger.
guys
than
are
me.
young.
Everybody's like, well, like we had the kid at the Friday night basketball game. He goes, he's your brother?
Oh, the
He's
little
way
kid.
older. Yeah.
Ugh.
He's way older. And I was like, yep. It's really, and it's cool. It's cool to have that.
Yeah.
So yeah. What have you been on lately?
Dude, I've been on a lot of different things.
Yeah?
Just my freaking headspace is all over the place.
All over good or negative?
Both, you know, like I would say my relationship with God is in a good spot, but not what I can get from God. I don't want to say that, but I just like I think I need to just trust more in
Mhm.
him because there are a lot of things that I want and a lot of things that I'm not understanding.
Yeah.
That why they're happening and why like I can't do these things. And I think that I kind of just need to trust that he's going to like do his thing
Yeah.
in it. And so I've just been trying to do that more because like there are things that I want to happen. Like I'm just going to say one of them is like my job. I don't really want to be there anymore. I want
Yeah.
a different job.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a lot of clarity from Belle on that. Belle
Mhm.
and Henry both helped me out a lot because I talked to both of them yesterday twice. And so they helped me out with that. And so I think I have a nice plan for that at
Yeah.
least. Like at least I have a baseline for that.
Yeah.
And then another thing that I'm not going to go too in depth on, I got a lot of clarity at church today
Mhm.
with. And so I feel a lot better
Yeah.
about that like today
Yeah.
than I have been because I've just felt like drained
Mm-hmm.
of just mental struggles.
Yeah.
And I mean like I came back here one night. I think it was Thursday night because I stayed up. Oh yeah, me and Henry we watched a movie, and then he went to bed and I came back here because I didn't do my devotions that day, and I wasn't gonna read my Bible because I needed to go to bed, and I just came back here and I kind of just like prayed.
Mm-hmm.
I was crying and I just like I know men aren't supposed to cry. But dude,
there's this guy.
no, I just had like I was filled with like tears of just like I was vulnerable with God.
Mhm.
I was being vulnerable. I was
That's
like,
so cool, man.
why can't I have these things right now? When is this gonna happen? Like I'm not angry with you, God, because I want to trust you,
Mhm.
but I'm just like I miss these things. I want different things to happen, and like I felt so good after it
Yeah.
because I kind of just like got to speak what I was feeling.
That's so cool, dude.
Yeah, it was nice. I was really happy that it happened afterward, and I was like, I feel good.
Yeah. I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
Your spiritual maturity has like increased like 100-fold just since you graduated high school.
yeah.
Like it has skyrocketed, and it's very cool to see.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, like I love that, bro.
I definitely think like I mean, the turning point was the breakup for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Like that's where I really hit a full
90.
180.
Yeah, because
180 would be turning around. So 180.
180.
I had a nice 180 there. God got my attention, and then like it's just been I've just been like growing, and then like, but like there's peaks, there's hills and valleys you go through, and I think I'm kind of like going. I was kind of in the valley, like kind of halfway in between the hill and valley, not sure which way I was going. Right, like kind of this past couple weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been feeling a lot better. Really happy. I got friends that are like willing to pray for me because I got some texts after that. I talked about it in an episode where my brain is just jumble. And so I got like a text from a friend that was like, hey, I'm going to be praying for you that you can like have some clarity. And something that was really cool, I was reading in Luke yesterday. I went up to the coffee shop because it was a place where I can just focus, yesterday after work.
Which one?
The one Belle works at.
Okay. And did you see one of the boys there?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was last night.
Oh.
It was at like 4.
Oh, yeah. No, he wasn't there. Never mind.
No. And so I was kind of just there reading, and it was talking about like the persistence of prayer. So like Jesus they're like, teach us how to pray. And so then God, he gives like the Lord's Prayer. And then he was like, if your friend is like at the door, if you're the friend at the door knocking, trying to get into someone's house, and he's like, we already ate, we're in bed, we're trying to sleep, go away. Like, if you keep knocking, he's going to come at some point to the door. And then he was like, when you pray to God, it was like, if you keep asking, you will receive. If you keep seeking, you will find it. If you keep knocking, it will be opened up to you. Yeah. And so I'm like, that was like, I really needed that yesterday. Yeah. Because I'm like, okay, just keep praying for it. Keep praying over these things. You're going to find it at some point, and just keep trusting in God.
Is it like, and stop me at any time, but is it like your job you're struggling with the most?
Yeah.
Can I just say, like, you just have to embrace the monotony for a little bit?
What's the monotony?
Like, monotony is just like the doing the same thing. There's no like peaks and valleys. You understand? Like you get up and go to work every day.
Yes, I do.
It's monotonous. It's the same thing. You go to work, you sweep all day, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I think if you embrace that, but while embracing it, you look for something else.
That's what the plan is going forward.
Okay. Because if you embrace that and you embrace the suck as...
I think I probably said.
I think that's a David Goggins quote.
Embrace the suck.
It might be Cameron Hayes' quote. Anyways, one of those crazy, stupid, wild humans.
Awesome people.
Yes. Anyways, if you embrace the suck while looking to get out of it,
yes,
it's going to make that so much more enjoyable when you get out of it, right? Right now, you have no choice. You still got to pay the bill.
I just got to go to work.
You just got to go to work. There is no bills. You got to go to work, right?
Yes.
You need to bring in money right now. You're at a good age to bring in money. But when you still, while you're doing that, can look for a way to get out of there.
Yes.
And then you'll be chilling.
And that's what I haven't done. And that's what I've told myself I'd be doing like the past month.
Yeah.
I told myself I would, and I haven't.
I struggle with this too.
I think that's the goal moving forward. I now have a goal for in Super Bowl Sunday. I have to have a couple things done.
Yeah, that's perfect. I struggle with that because I always talk about getting into that utility company. And, like, all the time, that's all I talk about.
Yes, it is.
You know how many times I get on the website and apply? Like, rarely any. And it's like, I remember one day I was sitting in bed, and I was like, man, it'd be nice to be in a house right now. And then I was like, you're not going to get to a house unless you get going to that job. And I was like, you're not going to get that job unless you start applying to that job.
Right.
It's so dumb. I'm so lazy, bro.
Dude, I know.
I am like, I'm going to start saying that. Well, I'd like to change it, but I am the most lazy, unlazy person you will ever meet.
I think you just need to say you're the most lazy person and then get yourself up.
Yeah,
start
honestly. Yeah.
Dude, honestly, that one day, I didn't do it any other day because I kind of forgot at lunch because I made the reminder thing, dude.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah. Because I started writing down a notebook because I forget everything. Yeah. That's part of the problem is I am forgetful. And the forgetfulness caused me to be lazy.
Yeah.
But I forget everything. So if I write it down, like I forget what I need at the grocery store.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Are we going there?
I might need to at some point. You don't have to come, but you can if you want. Right. But like, so I write it down, or at work, I'll be like, okay, this is my measurement for this pipe run. I'm gonna forget it. Write it all down.
Okay.
He says, all right. Foreman says we need 7 pipes ran down this hallway. They're this, and this. Write it all down. Good. You understand what I'm saying?
Good.
So I think the that's what I'm trying to say is the reminder's huge for you.
It was big.
Yeah.
That day, I didn't end up working on the podcast because I had to make dinner. I made dinner twice this week, by the way,
Wow.
dude.
For the fam?
Yeah, for the fam. I made tacos and burgers.
Nice,
Yeah,
dude. That's big time.
It was nice. They were both ground beef. I made 2 things.
We're
with ground
really
beef.
good at the ground beef.
Yeah, we are.
That's
We are.
our thing, bro.
Yeah. Nice. So, but
also-
like, so that was the day I had to make dinner. So like, kind of my schedule kind of
Yeah.
got thrown off.
And
So,
that's
like,
fine.
But that's okay.
But if you stick to most of the schedule,
yes.
or even writing down like in the morning, for a while I did a morning journaling session.
Okay.
I would get up. No. Sorry, nightly journaling session.
Okay.
I would, before I go to bed, I'd write down what I learned, some affirmations and stuff, and then I'd write down what I need to get done the next day.
Yeah.
In the morning, I would look at that.
Nice.
And I'd say, this is what I got to get done today. And I'd check it off as I go. I'd make a to-do list every day, even if there's only 3 things on it. But then I have physical checking it off. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So that is good. I like that.
It's good.
I got a new thing.
What's your new thing?
Nux, flats.
Nux and flats?
Yep, that's what it is. You going in for the high five, dude? It's flats, bro. Flats. Also, you guys are probably, I would assume that most of our listeners are our age.
Yeah.
Close to it.
Probably.
You know what dapping up is.
Sure.
My biggest problem is I think that everyone in life is going to dap me up. Like moms, dads, grandpas. I go in for the dap every time. Like one of the pastor's wives was walking by. She's, hey, how's it going? And I was like, what's up? And I was like, handshake. Just turn it into a handshake. Wow. I just think everybody's going to dap me up, dude.
What I think the most is, like, I think of the, like, half dap into the hug.
Yes.
That's what I think is always going to happen.
But that's what that's yes. But then when it doesn't, it's like you're like, okay. What's going on here?
And then you kind of just, like, hold here.
Because
and
some
then
guys
let go.
don't like the hug.
Like, you just, like,
kind of
you just hold here.
You're like, yeah.
Hey,
All
how
right.
you doing?
And
And then
you're
that's kind of weird.
All right, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, no, I feel that. I like handshakes,
Handshakes are nice.
but I like dapping the most.
Yeah.
Like I taught my brothers when they were super young how to dap up. They've been dapping up for a very long time. Like
I don't
we met one of my college buddies on the
Uh-huh.
west side of the state. And they walked up. He goes, "Hey, I'm Isaiah," and he's like, "Hey, I'm Andrew." Daps him up. He's like, like 26. It was like a 10-year-old dapping him up. I was like, perfect, dude.
Dude, the daps went crazy at our school like 2 years ago. Like everyone just started dapping everybody. Up. I'm
Everybody?
like, when did this start?
And it's still going.
It
I'll
is.
let you know it's still going.
It is because I was like people would just walk up to me and be like, "Hi,
What's up?"
And,
like, where did this come from?
Why are we doing this?
Yep, but
like me
everybody's
and the
doing
homies,
it.
we've always been doing it.
The best
Like,
part about small schools is though, a trend catches on very quick,
yeah,
and I like that. Like it does not take much. Like
No.
one person calls somebody a name, and
that name is
I could say so many right now, but that name is their name for the rest of their career at Faith Baptist. That's how it goes.
yeah,
Yeah,
mainly started by Duke.
yeah.
Duke started a lot of those.
That, but also Duke's name, Duke.
Duke, that was
Your
you.
dad. No, that was your dad. I heard, but I carried it to Faith.
You carried it to Faith, right?
So his dad called Luke Duke.
growing up, that was
Growing
what
up.
It was Luke Duke.
I had no idea. So then I heard him called Duke. So then I started calling him Duke.
At school.
Then I started calling Duke at school. Next thing you know, everybody's calling Duke.
Because I started calling Duke Duke.
Yes.
And
Everybody calls him Duke now.
Yeah, it's just his
It's
name.
great. It is so great. I love it. Like his contact on my phone is definitely just Duke. No Luke, no nothing. It's pretty great, dude. I love a good nickname.
Yeah.
I don't have one for myself. I don't think
His
you
was
have one
Peanut
for
for a
yourself.
little bit.
Yeah.
I mean,
You don't have one.
I was Chris for a while.
You are Chris. Chris is your name. That
What did
doesn't
they call
count.
Me?
I know you're Christopher, but Chris doesn't count as a nickname.
The boys called me something for a little bit.
Chris?
Yeah, there was that for a little bit. That one is well known around the school.
That is definitely well known.
Around the school for sure. Christoph.
Christoph.
That was there for a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what the boys called me.
Oh, that was there for a while.
That was there for a little
I
bit.
called you Chris the Deer for a while. I don't
Chris
know
the
why.
Deer,
That was
yeah.
my contact in your phone.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, that was my Instagram handle. That is my Instagram handle.
That's
Chris the
probably
Deer.
why I called you
Chris
that.
the Deer, go follow.
But you don't have Instagram, so.
No, I don't. But No, I don't got it.
Wait, you really don't have it right now?
No.
All right. You were the most on-off person ever.
No.
Didn't have
'cause
Snapchat for like 2 years, and one day there's an Instagram story on your or a story on your Snapchat, and I was like,
Oh.
what? It's just because you're buddy from work. But I was like,
it
are
was
you
just my buddy
kidding me?
from work, and then I deleted it like the next day. You just had a panic attack.
Yeah, I did.
I had no idea where it
Stole my
went.
coffee.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, nicknames.
I haven't had sugar in 2 weeks.
Coffee?
Half and half creamer.
Nice.
Just dairy.
Okay.
So, no
So-
added sugars
Well, like on and like consistently haven't had it.
for 2 weeks.
Right.
Right.
The whole year, right? No?
No, it's just been 2 weeks.
Oh, I thought you've been doing it the whole year.
No, because you guys started it, and we were supposed to do it.
I wasn't.
You didn't do it?
No, it was Henry and Bell.
No. I'm talking like 6 months ago. We were gonna do it for the podcast.
Oh, the three of us. Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
I
episode
never
32.
Yeah, okay, a lot more than 6 months ago.
Yeah. We're on
That
episode
was-
90. Oh
that
my
was like a
gosh.
year and a half ago, probably then. But
Yeah.
anyways, I could never do it if you remember. Then I started eating healthy, and it was like 3 days in, and I was like, I haven't had any sugar, and I was like, oh, I don't need sugar.
Right.
So I'm past the point of cravings. Like, I'm past the point where eating a sugar is going to be a problem for me. I could go back to eating sugar, and I just eat something here and there.
Right.
I don't like the taste of pop anymore.
Nice.
I don't like...
Did you be drinking pop and energy drinks a lot?
Yo, yeah.
Oh.
Now it's just too much.
Okay.
So I don't like the, like, Twinkie... I don't like Twinkies and stuff
Yeah.
anymore. But...
Twinkies is just a crazy thing to just have in the list.
I'll say... I take that back. I love Twinkies.
Yeah.
But, like, those rich gas station snacks, I
Oh.
don't fiend for those anymore.
Okay.
But...
What's your one that you keep going back to?
It's baked goods every time.
Okay.
It's always like muffins, Twinkies, cake.
Oh.
But so what I'm trying to say is, I could go back to eating sugar and not like eat too much of it. But now I'm like, how long can I go?
Dude,
So I'm
I
curious
think
to
you
see if
could
I
go
can
for a
make
couple
it till
months.
like no. I'm seeing if I can curious till I can make it to like 25, like 2025.
Or 25 years old.
But
April
that's all.
10th.
Yeah, but I want to keep going. Like
Well,
I want to
yeah,
see if
yeah.
I can go a year.
Okay, I like that goal.
Yeah, with at just
Do you
want to?
do you want to see if you can like make it to the month and then like keep every month?
I
like,
have no
wanna
doubt
do
I can
next
make
month.
it to the month.
Okay.
No doubt.
Okay.
I almost have no doubt I can make it a year.
So is putting the goal at the year gonna be just like too much for you? Do you think like if you
Here's
put
my
the-
thing.
Okay.
I literally just don't eat it. It's no problem for me. For my grandma's birthday, we had cake and ice cream last night.
No problem.
Didn't even cross my mind. Like I didn't even like. I'm just not
I
eating
think
it.
this is huge for you
Yeah.
because I think you needed health.
Oh yeah. I've
'Cause,
been.
like-
I've been. I'll be honest. I've had McDonald's a couple times.
Mhm.
I only eat McDonald's when I wake up too late to make breakfast. Like I am a guy who has to have something for breakfast.
Okay.
It's the only time I'm eating fast food right now. Is if I wake up and I'm like, I physically cannot make my eggs and stuff this morning. I have got.
Two.
Yeah. Some people will be like, that's ridiculous. No. I've definitely woken up with 10 minutes to get out the door before. And I will leave at 8 and stop at McDonald's for 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But I've been eating really healthy. I feel good.
that's good.
Yeah.
I think like no sugar's huge for you.
Yeah.
I think I would do no sugar if I wouldn't lose weight doing it.
Okay, can I say something to you though?
Yeah.
When you said to me a couple Sundays ago, yeah, I could do no sugar, but I don't need to lose weight. No sugar is not about losing weight.
No, but it requires you're gonna eat less than you normally would. Like me, I could just eat whatever I want.
What do you eat for sugar in a day though?
I don't really know.
You don't.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even be eating greens. I forgot. I just realized I didn't eat any greens or fruits since the asparagus Monday for my lunch.
That's bad.
I know. I realized it was bad.
That's really bad.
I had some broccoli last night.
I'm eating the rainbow every day. Like apples,
Skills?
bananas. No. Apples, bananas, oranges, spinach, broccoli, asparagus, potatoes. Like I'm eating that in a day.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm eating all the, you know how they say eat the rainbow?
Never heard of it.
Yeah, because then you're getting all your fruits and vegetables in there. Carrots, all that stuff, tomatoes, all that stuff. you eat that every day. Like that's what I do. I mix it with stuff that I enjoy.
Right.
Like a cheese. I do like a homemade sauce to go on my chicken and spinach and broccoli and rice. Because I do enjoy eating. I don't want to eat like every day.
Right.
You can eat healthy and have it taste good. Is what
Okay.
I'm trying to say.
Okay.
But I think like if you replaced sugar with like natural fruits and stuff, and then ate a little more food on top of it,
I don't really think I'd be eating sugar like that. After you
That's
said
what
that,
I'm saying.
I don't think I eat sugar.
I think you could give it up.
But like I don't think I eat sugar ever. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
I
Well,
mean-
you do.
Well, like I'll be scarfing like some cookies when they're out.
Yeah.
For sure, dude.
Just cut it out.
But like
You
I don't
don't
have
need it.
to.
You don't have to.
I don't have to cut it out
It-
because
okay.
it's not causing me any pain. Maybe like
Future. Down the road.
future. But like in the moment, like I got a box of Oreos. Like those Oreos are bringing me so much satisfaction in that moment, and
Okay,
it's
so
all okay.
Hear me out. I think I have adopted in a very minimal way, and you guys are going to hear this and say it's ridiculous.
I'm ready to say it's not.
I think the sugar has turned into a David Goggins mindset. I am no longer where I like eating sugar. I could eat a piece of cake here and there for a birthday or whatever and be fine.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it to challenge myself. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like I'm
it's
just
no longer testing yourself.
No. It is now just
Like,
seeing
you
how
you
long
broke
I
down
can
the
do it.
mental barrier.
Yes.
Nice.
And like I think that's what it is for a lot of people. They're like, "Oh, well, it's not a problem for me." I'm like, "But is it good for you?" Right. So, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm also trying to get on the bike this year.
Okay.
I'm trying to put
Big
in
time.
some.
I'm gonna start running this week again.
Why not get on the bike?
What?
Better for your knees.
My knees are bad already.
So I'm scared. My family has had I'm talking there are several people who have had double knee replacement before 50 years old
That's crazy.
in my family. So I'm
Including
scared.
your dad?
Nope.
Nice.
But on my first mom's side of the family.
Gotcha.
Grandma, 2 aunts, grandpa had it when he was in his 80s. Like there's been a lot of knee replacements. But I'm a little scared that if I start running, I'm not going to do it correctly. I'm going to hurt my knees. So I'm a bike.
Yeah, that's probably smart for you.
And there are two
I
men-
enjoy running.
There's 2 men in our lives who are big bikers and they
Three.
motivate. 3. Hank.
3, Hank.
So I think I'm going to get on Strava, dude. However
There
you
you go.
say it. I'm going to start biking.
I think it's Strav.
Strav?
I think. That's what I've heard, but I'm not a biker.
It's a running app, too.
Yeah, I'm not going to be on there for the running. I got my Nike Run app. I'm at green level, dude.
You should get Strava.
No, dude. Look at my
Because
Nike.
I want to follow you.
Okay, maybe, but like my Nike Run app, dude, it goes crazy. I don't think you know.
I'm download Strava right now.
That'll get you going.
Yeah.
See my Nike Run app, dude? I'm at green level. You see that activity?
Do you have friends on
If
there?
I go down here, yeah, I have Noah.
Does
Yellow
he run?
No.
Right.
Yellow was like 0 to 31 miles. Orange was 31 to 155 miles, and I'm in green because I've ran 155
155 miles?
to 621 miles while on the app. Yeah.
You've ran 150 miles?
Well, I've had the app.
Really?
Yeah.
When did you say? How long have you had that?
I don't know.
Like years? Oh, okay. Because I was thinking when you started reading Goggins' book. And I was like, that's crazy.
No, like
Let's see Strava.
first run.
Strava, run, bike, hike, swim.
Oh, maybe I could get it.
Run, bike, hike. They also do swimming. I'm getting it now. I think this is going
to
be
get to a point where we run Ironman. You want to do? I would like to do an Ironman.
So I would like to start with. I do like that mindset.
like at some point, it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be
No,
this
no,
year,
no.
next year.
I
maybe
would
not
like
even-
to start with maybe a half marathon
We definitely
and a bike race this year.
We definitely we'd have to have a kid because dad strength, kind of just like
just powering through it.
yeah.
But I'm at the age where dad strength is acquirable without being a dad. I'm getting old. I'm gonna be 25 in April, bro.
Was that gonna make you closer to 30 than 20?
Yes,
Man, that sucks.
I know.
Psych. That just makes you better.
25 makes me
A quarter
closer
of
closer
100.
to 50 than 0.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
The next day it would be.
Right. Yeah. So April 11th.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I want to start like because I told my buddy and his wife this. It is so hard to not name drop too.
It's okay.
I told them I would like to prove that with
You're good.
proper health and training,
Anything's obtainable.
asthma does not prevent me from endurance. Because I have asthma. I have pretty severe asthma.
Him and Hank both do.
Yep. I would. Mine's worse than Hank's. Like, it is not good. Oh, I've been in the hospital probably 20 times for asthma attacks.
Yeah, Henry. Kyle's is much worse.
Yeah. I use an inhaler every day. Like,
Granted, Henry is a little bit more physically active than you,
yeah.
so it kind of makes sense. That
But I had
Kyle
it
would
when I
be-
was physically active. Like, I had it in high school.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, I've had it my whole life. But I would like to prove that, like, if I eat healthy and I train
Prove people
right,
wrong.
that, like, even if you do have asthma, like, obviously there's somebody out there who walks to their car and they have an asthma attack. Right? There's bad people out there, but I'm just trying to prove that I can, to myself, that I can do
Right.
something.
It's not a proving to
endurance-based.
other people. It's
I
proving
know.
it to yourself. That's
Yeah.
what everything is. It's
Yep.
proving it to yourself that you can actually do these things.
Be that dog, bro.
Mhm.
I think it's going to be a good year, bro.
Dude, I'm happy for
Nux?
you. Nux, dude.
Flats?
Flats?
I think it's going to be a good year. I'm excited to see where it
you.
leads.
I'm excited for me now, too.
Yeah.
That was my aspiration at the beginning of the year, and it has not shaped up to be what I wanted, so I'm hoping maybe
Me
this is
neither.
the week.
But I don't think, who cares when
Who
it
cares?
starts?
Okay.
As long as it
You
continues.
finish well?
Yeah, it doesn't matter where it starts.
No.
January 1st, nobody does that. Everybody always, my New Year's resolution. Shut up. dude.
BS.
Shut up.
Get out of here with New Year's resolutions.
Shut the
dude.
front door, okay?
yeah.
Just shut it. Stay inside because you're
Wait.
not going to do it.
But what's behind the front door?
Comfort.
Yeah.
You know what's on the other side of the front door?
A stop sign?
Oh, there is a stop sign.
Is it right outside the door?
It is right outside the door. And speaking of stop signs,
Or are we ending it? Are you
I
good?
don't know. I thought you wanted to end it there.
Oh no, I just thought it'd be.
What are we
good.
at?
We've been here 53 minutes.
Let's at least do an hour.
Okay, that's cool.
7 minutes?
We can do another.
What time is it?
It's 2:15.
Hmm. Maybe let's speak of stop signs.
You want to speak of stop signs? I think we've had a good talk.
We had a great talk.
Did you have anything else you wanted to say? Because we touched on both of our lives, you know.
No, when I
What
come
we've
back,
done. Yeah.
when I come back to this podcast,
Next week.
I'm gonna have Ben. Ooh,
I'm just kidding.
it's not gonna be next week.
No.
But next time I come back, I'm gonna have Ben on my bike, and I'm still gonna not have eaten sugar.
At least once.
No, I'm gonna have Ben on my bike
At least twice.
7 days,
At least 7 times.
7 times.
I like that.
So please don't have me back within the span of 2 weeks.
Don't put me on for another month and a
No,
half.
but it is like I gotta stop being a baby. I can do this.
Yeah, you can.
Those guys who ride bikes
Heck yeah.
have families and big time jobs.
big time. One of them works third shift.
One of them works third shift as an engineer, and the other one runs a business, like
Major business.
a big business.
Like, you can do it, dude.
And he coaches basketball.
You work
I can do it, bro.
for 8 hours
I
a
work
day
8 hours a day.
sometimes.
Yes, I can do it.
Yeah, you can.
Might be running an excavator tomorrow.
Really?
Yep, again. That'd be cool.
Excavator?
Yeah.
Do you know how to?
Yeah, I ran it. Remember? I ran it Thursday.
You didn't tell me that.
Yes, I did. At the game, I didn't tell you that? Dude, we'll talk about this before I go.
Okay.
I ran a mini excavator for like 4 hours. It's not really mini. Like, it is an enclosed cab. Heat, air conditioning,
Get that operator's pay?
Bluetooth. Nope, unfortunately.
Oh,
Bluetooth.
okay.
So I had my music blasting in there. You already know.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just vibing, bro. Wow. It's a good feeling. Like, there was a point, I remember, there was a point where I was having such a good time because I'm like down below me. I can't see what I'm operating on. And so I have a spotter. And then these two guys are waiting for me to get done with my job as the operator so they can do their job.
Nice.
And it's not like I'm above them. Like, everybody runs the Mini. It doesn't matter. But I got my front window open, but I got the heat blasting so I can
Nice.
still stay warm because I have my front window open so I can talk to them. But I got J. Cole playing in the background. You already know.
Okay.
It was, in fact, it's from
No Role
Forest Hill
Models?
Drive. It was, in fact, No Role Models.
Yep.
Just kind of playing slightly in the background. I can still hear, but I can hear my music. And I'm just sitting there, dude. and I'm just running it, just scooping out the mud, moving over to the side, getting as close as I can to the pipe without hitting it, scooping it up. And it was like,
were you like going slow too?
Yeah,
like,
but I had to
right,
because
right.
I
gotta be
had never.
meticulous.
So the foreman was talking to a guy, and I know the mini has to go over here on the other side of the building, all the way around the building. I said, "Hey, you want me to pull the excavator around?" He goes, "Yeah, sure." Never run a mini my entire life. I literally drove it like 50 feet one time. I'd never run it, and it wasn't that one either. It was a different one. They're all different. And I was like, "All right, cool." So I get in there.
You have a spotter or nothing?
No, so I had to drive all the way around the building. And I was like, all right, I got to figure this out now. Like, it's go time. Figure this out. So then I go all the way around the building and get it all the way over there. It's really not that hard to figure out.
Okay.
But instead of getting out, I just start running it. I just start scooping the dirt. I know what's got to be done.
Yeah.
So I know what to do. I just got to figure it out. And so I just started doing it. And nobody told me to get out. And I was like, perfect, bro. So then I do that. I get in it, drive it all the way back around the building, start digging on the other side of the trench.
Nice.
And it was a good time. Like, it was a vibe.
So now they're gonna be telling, hey,
Kyle knows how to run the mini.
yeah, just have him do it.
Yeah. So that's what I'm hoping.
Then you can stay warm.
Yeah. Now the one that I might be using tomorrow is all open. It's like a very mini excavator, so it's open. So, but it's whatever. It's still more fun than using a shovel. So it was a good time.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely enjoyed. Like, I just had, like, it was just a good vibe. I had my Bluetooth playing. I'm just being very careful. And then the best part was, like, I got to sit up there while they like dug. Oh, you're good.
While they did the work.
Yeah. It was pretty
While
fun.
they did the hard work.
Well, yeah, like I
These
told
guys.
so I'm digging, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell a little story here for the listeners real quick.
All right.
I'm digging,
Serenade us.
and I'm like, man, dude, like I'm on top of something. My bucket's hitting something. So I tell my spotter that. No, you're good, dude. I was like, all right. So I dig, drop the bucket. I go down and get another bucket full. And I'm like, dude, Ted, I'm on something, bro. I am telling you I'm on something. No, you're good. I told him 3 times. Finally, I put my bucket down, and I was like, check, okay? He takes shovel down there, checks. Storm drain for the parking lot, the whole parking lot. Cement. Like, I could have just went straight through it.
Coulda?
He could have.
Yeah.
Didn't. And I was like, okay, we got to be careful, okay? So then we're digging to expose these pipes. We can't break these pipes. I can't see these pipes because it's down below me. I can't see. I'm way up in there. It's like probably 8 feet below me. So I'm digging. My spotter's supposed to be telling me. He's giving me hand signals. I don't know hand signals.
No, because the hand signals are crazy.
Right. It's like down, this. I don't know what's going on. And I love watching operators who do know hand signals.
Oh, yeah.
Because the spotter and the
They're on the same
operator
page.
have a full-on conversation without uttering a word.
It's great.
And it is so cool.
It is really cool.
I'm not at that level. I don't
No.
know hand signals. So he's like giving me hand signals. I'm like, all right, well, I'm digging. Next thing you know, I hear crack. I just ripped through a pipe. And it was too late. By the time he said stop, I had already broke it. And like, it was nice because it wasn't on me.
Who was it on?
My spotter. Because I couldn't see the pipe. So how am I supposed to know? And I told him that. I was like, I'm sorry. I am sorry I just broke that pipe. And now we got to dig it farther back to cut it and replace it. But like, I cannot see that pipe. I can't see what's going on. Moral of the story is, operating an excavator is very fun. But what's crazy is I spun the excavator around and I saw a stop sign.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you really? That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Speaking of stop signs.
Speaking of stop signs.
This has been episode 2 of the Stache Show, episode 90 of the YoungBucks Podcast.
Yep.
Thank you for coming on. I think we had a great talk.
Tell us what you think of Chris and I together. We're really curious to know.
Yeah.
From the listeners.
Drop it in the listen bucket, the comments, anywhere you want. Text us on Instagram. If you have our numbers, text us. You know?
Please, if you're listening to this.
So, yeah, thank you guys for listening to episode 90. It's been for Kyle, Chris. This is the YoungBucks Podcast.
Love you
later.
guys. See ya.
Bye.